right, so now let me explain to you guys how the range bars work and how we can take trades using the range bars, or how I take them. So the way that I do it is the range bars are based on points only, so they're not based on time, which is very different than these time-based candles. Because what happens is, for example, I'm on a 5-minute chart. Every 5 minutes a new candle will generate. Now what that means is you'll have these randomized candles that have very different shapes and sizes. So there's no uniformity. There's no way to really know what's going to happen. Whereas on the range bars, as you guys can see, it's very linear. It's easy to tell what's going on. Now let me explain to you guys how we read the range bars. We can see right here we're in this uptrend. Right here. This is the XRP chart. Now, right here, we ended up getting a reversal. So that means we were in an uptrend, we reversed right here, and we started to come down. Now, this exactly is the point where I'd be looking at a short position. So I'd enter my short position here, set my stop loss and take profit at 50 to 100 points, and then I would let this trade ride out, and of course this trade hit our take profit. Now again, right here we can see we're getting another reversal. So this downtrend is potentially coming to an end here, and we're starting to see this green candle. Now here is where I'd be looking for a long position or a buy trade, because most likely the market will start to reverse right here. So that's how I use the range bar. So that's the first indicator. The second indicator is called the parabolic SAR, or the PSAR. Now we can see these are the green dots that I have on the chart right here. You guys can see there's two ways that they show. One is above the candles and one is below the candles right here. Now, what does the PSAR mean? What it means is when the dots are above the chart, that means that we're in a downtrend, right? So right here you can see right here is where we reverse to a downtrend. So imagine entering a short position anywhere here. This is a couple hundred points, easy 300-400 points that the market came down once we had reversed on the PSAR. Now again, right here, we just started to get this reversal. So what I'd be looking for on the range bars is also a reversal. So right here, we can see we're in this uptrend. We're getting a pullback. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and enter a long position, and I'll show you exactly where I set my stop loss and take profit. All right, so let's see if we can get a better price because we have moved up a little on the chart here. So let's see if we can get a better entry, because if we're looking for a long position, so a buy trade, I want to get it as low as possible, right? And if I'm looking for a short position or a sell trade, I want to get it as high as possible. There we go. So we're pushing down now. So I'm going to go ahead, and I just entered a buy trade right here. Now let's go ahead and set our stop loss and take profit over here. It's very simple. So on a bottom, you can see right here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag my order up, and I'm going to set it to 500 points. $500, which is 100 points. And I'm going to drag my stop loss down to $500, and that is 100 points there. All right, so there we go. Now we have my stop loss and take profit set right here on this trade. So that's where our entry was. This is our stop loss. This is our take profit. And the main thing is I never ever move my stop loss and take profit. So that's a mistake that a lot of people do is, they'll see, okay, the market's going down, it's getting close to my stop loss, I'm gonna exit the trade. And they get emotionally involved in trading. So I never do that. I let it ride out. And you guys have actually seen on my stream uh, almost like all the time where it comes so close to our stop loss and then reverses and goes and hits our take profit. But most people, they get very afraid, and they let their emotions take control. And guys, when it comes to trading, that's one thing we always have to control: our emotions. Don't get too greedy and don't get too fearful, right? So if the market's